Hi everyone, it's Janis here. Things that you do in the morning are really important and they have a huge influence on the rest of your day. If you're doing the right things in the morning, you'll be more productive, have more energy, and will have better overall performance throughout the day. However, if you do the wrong things, you'll have lower performance, bad mood, and generally a bad day. So, as there are thousands of videos about good morning routines and best morning habits, I wanted to look at the opposite side of the coin and put together a list of the things that you shouldn't be doing in the morning. Here are 5 things that will ruin your morning and rest of your day. So let's dive in. Number 1, hitting snooze. When we have a long day ahead of us and we hear our alarms going off, we are tempted to hit the snooze button and just have extra few minutes of sleep. This is your brain being smart and trying to justify to you by giving yourself a credit in advance and saying, I'll work hard today, so I deserve a little extra sleep. When you hit snooze, you literally destroy your daily structure the first thing in the morning, and that is probably something that you don't want to do. From my experience, it is the hardest to wake up if you don't have to, but you want to wake up early and do some extra stuff. When you have to be at work at 8 a.m., then you probably set your alarm at 6:30 to get ready for the work. And even if you sleep in, it will be probably just a few minutes. The bigger challenge is for those who have to be at work at 8 a.m., but they want to wake up at 5 a.m. so they can work 2 hours on their personal projects. Let me know in the comments below if you're one of those people who work 9 to 5 or other normal jobs and wake up early to build your personal business. I have a huge respect for you. Number 2, don't use your phone in morning. Tell me this, if you're not going to call somebody, then why do you pick up the phone? Exactly, to waste your time. First, you switch off alarm and then you see that you have 37 notifications. You have WhatsApp message from a friend and you have a new friend request on Facebook. Instagram is notifying you that 12 people have liked your yesterday's post and you have 1 new follower. And of course, not to mention all other apps that are sending you updates and notifications. With all these updates and information, your brain gets to do a decent job to process it. This of course uses your so important energy that you should be using on your important projects in your life. You know what's the problem? Because you set your alarm in your phone and therefore you end up in the bed with your phone in your hand. Give yourself a favor and buy alarm clock. It is cheap and it will save you time and energy in the morning. That will in turn increase your productivity every day. I will put a link in the description to alarm clock from Amazon. Be sure you check it out after you watch this video. You'll thank me later. I saw a huge increase in my productivity and energy levels after I stopped using my phone in the mornings. At the moment, I try not to use my phone until lunchtime at about 11:30 and it's been absolutely life-changing. Number 3, don't check your email. Checking your email is probably the worst thing that you can do in the mornings as it has the most chances to ruin your day. Let's say that you have your day planned out with a good structure and then you open the email in the morning. There are information that is not that important, but you feel like you have to deal with it right now. Email, hi, what time should we meet up over the weekend? Once you have read it, you're compelled to reply because it should take about 10 seconds. But you first have to think where in your plan you will put it. Then, while you think about the meeting, you remember that you don't have a meeting agenda and you start to add meeting agenda into your reply. That simple email will end up taking 15 minutes of your time and your energy. And it happens that there are more of these emails in your inbox. And 5-minute email check ends up being an hour of reactive work. Email for me used to be a default page. That is literally the worst thing that you can do. Every time I opened the browser, it went straight into my inbox. I don't have to tell you that my productivity was very low. After I increased my productivity with removing my inbox as a default page, I went further and removed it from my bookmarks as well, so I don't have to see it every time I go to the new page. Number 4, don't get caught up in small decisions. This is usually the problem that you will find if you don't have a good structure in your life. No morning routine and no clear direction. You wake up in the morning and you start to think about what you're going to wear. Is it going to be this or that, or maybe something else? Then you think about what to eat. Should you make an omelette or just make a sandwich? Then you think about what to do next. All this is happening because you're not approaching your day with a plan. That is all it takes to avoid wasting your energy in the morning. It is not so hard to make all these decisions well in advance, or even better, to come up with a proper morning routine. Number 5, don't put off important tasks. It's always tempting to start with easy things as it gives you a sense of progression. Ticking off simple things from your to-do list feels good, right? While it seems okay to do them because you'll have to do them anyway, it later affects your performance in a big way. What usually happens is that you'll have 5 things to do on that day. So you start with 4 and 5 as they are easy and can be completed quickly. 2 hours later, your list has 7 items on it, 2 more than when you started, and your most important tasks get pushed back further and further until there is no more time to complete them, and you'll have to leave them for tomorrow. If you want to get those things done, then you will have to start your day with them. I know it's not always comfortable, but it's the right way if you want to win your day. All these things you already knew before you watched this video. It's not that I knew some things that you didn't know before. But hopefully, with all the examples I presented, you now have a fresh perspective and understanding how each of these things are affecting your mornings and your daily productivity. If you want to manage your time better, have more structure in your life, and achieve your goals, make sure you check out my time planning application. You can set goals and track progress towards them, create time blocks and build your own daily structure, as well as log your time and measure your performance. Best of all, it's totally free, so press here to check it out right now. I'm working on new videos every day, so be sure you subscribe so you don't miss my next episode.